Hi everyone. Now, the second part of the fifth unit is nothing but start with the variants of a Turing machine. So, when it comes to the introduction, so till now we discussed Turing machines, right? So, they are with a single head as well as single tape. Okay, but when working with these kind of a Turing machine, of course they are good, but in somehow they are taking a lot of time for computation, and they are complex, okay, to construct. Okay, so to understand the computational power of Turing machine, so we have to reduce the time for computations as well as the complexities. Okay, so this requirement motivated the researchers to propose different models of a Turing machine. So these models given the freedom from the complex and the time of computation, reduction in the complexity as well as the time for computation. Okay, and there is one thing, remember, so every type of Turing machine, that means different variants we are proposing right now. So every Turing machine have the same capability, but based on the problem type, the computation power may varies. Okay, so these are the six variations of the Turing machine, that means types. Okay, so multi-tape Turing machine, multi-head Turing machine, two-way infinite tape, k-dimensional Turing machine, non-deterministic Turing machine, and enumerator. Okay, the first one is a multi-tape Turing machine. So here this is the diagrammatic representation of multi-tape Turing machine. So finite control we have, and as well as read write head also we have. But the thing is, in previous discussions we have only single tape. Okay, here we have more than one tape. That is the main issue of the particular multi-tape Turing machine. So that means so the Turing machine and a multi-tape Turing machine both are same, consisting finite state control and read write head. Okay, but the change, the difference is so in the Turing machine we have only single tape, but here we have more than one tape. Okay, so where we can place the input string. So this is the mathematical, this is a graphical notation, this one. Okay, and this one is the mathematical notation. So like a Turing machine, multi-tape Turing machine also having 7 tuple q set of states, set of input symbols, so tau non-empty set of tape symbols, transition function, initial state, blank symbol, and finite states. Okay, but where we differ with the single tape Turing machine and multi-tape Turing machine, this is the transition function. Okay, so we have m number of input symbols here, and there are m number of movements, left move, right moves are possible in the multi-tape Turing machine. Okay, so let's go with an example. So design a multi-tape Turing machine for checking whether a given binary string 0 or 1. Okay, binary string means 0 or 1 it consisting is a palindrome or not, and show an ID, instantaneous description, for 1001. So actually 1001 is a palindrome, and it is a binary string, 0 and 1 only exist. Okay, so first task is we have to construct a multi-tape Turing machine for the binary string palindrome, and we check the 1001 based on ID. Okay, so in the diagram, so for this construction, what we have to do is we have to take two tapes. Okay, that means more than one tape is possible. Here for our purpose we are taking two tapes. Okay, so the input is written into the first tape, and the machine works by the following process. So take two tapes. So one tape is filled with the input, the second tape is actually emptied, means it consisting only blanks only, like that we can take. So copy the input from the first tape to the second tape by traversing the first tape from left to right. Okay, so this can be shown diagrammatically. First read this. So transfer the first tape again from right to left and point to the head to the first symbol of the input on the tape 1. and moves the two heads pointing on two tapes in opposite direction, checking that the two symbols are identical and erasing the copy in tape 2 at the same time. Okay, so ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఏం చెప్తుంది అంటే ఇన్పుట్ సింబల్ స్ట్రింగ్ని ఫస్ట్ టేప్లో కాపీ చేయాలి. తర్వాత సో ఫ్రమ్ లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ మనం మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉండాలి. ఓకే, ఇన్ ద ఫస్ట్ టేప్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఆ మూవ్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే వీ హ్యావ్ టు కాపీ ద టేప్ 1 డేటా ఇంటూ ద టేప్ 2. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్. అగైన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫస్ట్ టేప్లోనే రైట్ నుంచి లెఫ్ట్కి వచ్చేసేయాలి. ఓకే, ఓన్లీ టేప్ 1 మాత్రమే, టేప్ 2ని ఏం డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకూడదు. సో టేప్ 1లోకి లెఫ్ట్ మోస్ట్ పొజిషన్లో ఉంటాము, టేప్ 2లో అయితే రైట్ మోస్ట్ పొజిషన్లో ఉంటాము. సో ఇప్పుడు థర్డ్ పాయింట్లో ఏం చెప్తున్నారంటే రెండు ఆపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్లో మూవ్ కావాలి. సో ఫస్ట్ టేప్ అనేది లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ మూవ్ అవ్వాలి, సెకండ్ టేప్ అనేది రైట్ టు లెఫ్ట్ మూవ్ అవ్వాలి. సో మూవ్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు సింబల్స్ కనుక మ్యాచ్ అయితే సెకండ్ టేప్లో ఉన్న డేటాని సింబల్స్ని మనం రిమూవ్ చేసేస్తాం, ఎరేజ్ చేసేస్తాం. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రొసీజర్ యాక్చువల్లీ హియర్. So by that we can define so whether it is a palindrome or not. Okay, so binary string means only the alphabet is nothing but set is nothing but 0, 1. Okay, so I will show you using the diagramic format, then we will understand. So this is id actually. So here, so first tape is this one, and second tape is filled with the blanks. Okay, in first tape we have input 1001. So now we are moving first tape and second tape to the left to right. Okay, so we are moving and copying. So here 1b na, so then here 1 so we are copying first tape data into the second tape. So like that we are copying. Okay, here also we copied. So both we reached end, rightmost end in two tapes. Then now the thing is we have to move the read write head of the first tape to the left side. Okay, so here from here to here. Okay, like here in first tape only we are moving. Okay, in first step only we are moving, and first step only we are moving. Okay, here there is a situation. So from till here we move to right side, but here we move to left side. Okay, we change the direction, right? That's why we can change the state also. Okay, here we reached leftmost position in the first tape and rightmost position in the second tape. Okay, now we can move the two tape heads in opposite direction. So here from b to 1 we reached, here also from b to 1, and here from 1 to 0, from and if you reach from b to 1, and here also from b to 1. Okay, so whenever the two symbols are same na, okay, then we can remove the symbols from the second tape. Okay, and replace it with a blank. Okay, like that we are doing. Okay, 0 0. So here 0 can be replaced with blank and move to left. Here no replacement but move to right. Okay, so like that what we did, we covered entire tape 1 string and we reached blank, and we can fill this tape 2 with the blank. Okay, so now, so what we did is, so we changed to the final state, that is a QS, and there we can accept string and halt and accept the string. Okay, and here also we have a change in state. So that is so here again we started from, we reached the leftmost right, and we started to movement to the right hand side. Okay, right side, right movement. So that's why we can change to the new state. Okay, from Q0 to Q1, Q1 to Q2, and finally so we don't have any movement, but we reached the final state to indicate, so we can use the QS. There we can halt and accept. Okay, So this is an ID for 1001. Okay, this is the procedure that is actually showed in ID. Okay, here some transition functions also defined. Okay, so we are at Q2 state for reading the 0 value. If you are at a Q2 state, the input symbol is 0, then you are in the staying at the same state. For tape 1, we have to stay at the same state, and you should replace with a 0, and we have to move to right. Okay, in tape 2, so by this diagram, what we consider is actually represented in the form of transition functions. So there is always a transformation between the like a transitional diagram to the transitional functions, or transition function to the IDs. Like that we can represent a Turing machine in any way. Here we represented with transition functions, and here we can represent with the transition diagram. Here we can represent it with the IDs. Okay, so any way you can represent the Turing machine. Okay, so in the tape 2, if you find a 0, you can replace it with a blank and move to left move. And in tape 1, you find 1, you can replace with a 1 and move to right. In Q2, if you find 1, you can replace with a blank and move to left. So this is for reading of 0 and reading of 1 from the tape 1 and tape 2. Okay, but when it comes to here, to checking up palindrome or not, if you are at a Q2 state, you have a 0, so you can move it to Q no. That means that is not a, so Q not G no is a state which signifies not a palindrome. If the first head gets 0 and the second gets 1, so actually we have two heads, right, for two tapes. Okay, in tape 1 we have a 0, and if the end of the string also not a 0, then we can't do anything. Okay, so that means in tape 1 we find 0, but in tape 2 we have 1. Here if you see here, in tape 1 we have 0, in tape 2 also we have a 0. Here in tape 1 we have 1, in tape 2 we have 1. Okay, so that means comparing 1 and 2 tapes. But here in tape 1 we have 0, in tape 2 we have 1. Here tape 1 we have 1, tape 2 we have a 0. In these two cases we can say that it is not a palindrome. Okay, so then this is the transition functions for tape 1 and tape 2. So whenever you find a blank, okay, so you move it to acceptance stage, and then you can halt. Okay, halt. So that is nothing. In tape 1 we can go with the halt, in tape 2 we can move to right. Okay, tape 1 only we have to consider for halting and accepting. Okay, so this shows the, whenever we reach the QS state, this shows the string is nothing but a palindrome. Okay, this is the representation of transition functions of the given problem. And here also the same transition functions can be represented with a transitional diagram. Now we are in the Q0 state in T1, T2 tapes, T1, T2 tapes. If you find a 0, 0 can be replaced with a 0 and move it to right. 1 can be replaced with a 1, move it to right. Okay, so if you find a blank, blank can be replaced in tape 2. So in tape 1 you can find 0, you should replace with it. In tape 2 you have a blank, so in T1 you find 0, now you can replace this blank by 0. In the same way, in tape 1 you find a 1, replace it with 1, but when it comes to the T2, if you find a blank, it should be replaced with 1. So move it to right. Okay, so and if you find a blank other than 0 and 1 in tape 1, you find a blank, then you should be replaced with a blank and move it to left. Means direction we are changing, that's why we are going to new state. Okay, and in T2 if you find a blank, it should be replaced with a blank, then you don't have any movement here. Okay, so like that the transition functions can be represented. Okay, you have to check whether the relating these transition functions and with this diagram. Okay, so same Same transition function is represented in the form of transitional diagram. This is a ID we already discussed, right? And there is a note defined to related to Turing machine multi tape. So every multi tape Turing machine has an equivalent single tape Turing machine. Okay, so before variations types of Turing machine, we have a single tape only. Now we discussed a multi tape Turing machine. So that means multi tape Turing machine is always equal to the single tape. Okay, so that means single tape can be represented in multi tapes and multi tape can be represented in single tape. Okay, so that is that means multi tape not vice versa, it's defined here. Multi-tape Turing machine can also be expressed in the form of single-tape Turing machine. How it is possible? Let's see, go with a diagram representation. Okay, here this is a Turing machine. We have tape 1, tape 2, tape 3 and finite control with 3 read-write heads, right? And this can be represented in the single tape like this. So here we have only one single tape. So tape 1 data can be placed here, and tape 2 data can be placed here, and tape 3 data can be placed here. Okay, and the finite control is actually pointing to the tape 1 data, and those are separated with special readers, mark readers like that, a hash. Okay, so in the first tape that read write head is actually pointing to A. In the second tape it is actually pointing to the 0, and third tape it is actually pointing to the 1. So like that, from multi-tape Turing machine we can also possible to transfer into the single tape Turing machine. That means defining different tape data into the single tape. Okay, so that is next one, multi-head Turing machine.